Alafia, Laroye, Hotep. Welcome to the Mind of Ro page. I am Awo Obajuguna Ogunaslamio, also known as the Queen of Skulls. So today I'm going to make a video on should you or should you not get initiated. This is in regards to occult practices. So a lot of people always wonder if they should or they shouldn't. So I'm going to make a little video on it. So my last video I made was actually a few videos on common questions that men ask me. So I made some videos that were in regards to like, why do women date jerks? Why do women disappear on you? Or is it ethical for women to go to the club in relationship? These are common questions men ask me, so I made some videos on them. And the last few spiritual videos that I made was on what did Spirit teach me about love, and I talked about a little sex magic as well. So if you would like that kind of stuff, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube at Mind of Ro. I also have a TikTok and Instagram and an X at Mind of Ro, and I also have a Facebook business page at The Mind of Ro. And I also do readings as well. I do e-fall readings. And I also can name your Orisha parents. So if you are interested in Ishesha, you are interested in being initiated into Orisha or Ifa, go ahead and shoot me a comment or a message and let me know, and I can do a reading for you and name your Orisha parents. And I can also list you the initiations you are approved for. So, should you or should you not get initiated? So, here are a few signs you should not get initiated. Well, one of the main ones would be you got a reading done and you were told you shouldn't get initiated. That's plain and simple. So if you want to be initiated, you obviously need a priest to initiate you. And if priest keeps saying no to you, then obviously you shouldn't be initiated. Another one would be if you are only getting initiated because you just want to make money, then you do not need to be getting initiated. There are plenty of people who are like, I want to be initiated into Legba, and I'd be like, why? And they'd be like, oh, I just want a bunch of money. I'm like, not the best idea to get initiated, because if you're not practicing good character, and if you're not doing what you can do to get rid of your ego, Eshu is a trickster, and he will play with that ego and mess with you. These practices are not to be taken lightly, and it should be taken very seriously. And it should not be based off greed and just off money. So, initiations is specifically for healing, shifting your life, and changing you mentally, changing your actions, and changing your life around. It's not just for money. So if you want to just be initiated just for money only and nothing else, you should not get initiated, because I'm sorry, but the spirit you get initiated into is not just going to talk to you about money. It depends on who you're initiated into. There's other situations and other things at play here. Another one would be, another sign you shouldn't be initiated, not necessarily not get initiated at all, but not be initiated by the priest you're speaking to, is if you feel like the priest you're speaking to is only just about money. If they are not talking to you about being a better person, if they are not a healer and they're only just an initiator and all they want is money from you, and it feels like they're trying to hustle you, then I'm not necessarily saying you probably shouldn't be initiated, but you probably shouldn't be initiated by that person. So, like I said, if you're just about money, or if the other person is just about money, probably shouldn't be getting initiated. Another one would be you have commitment problems. If you have a problem of thinking you're going to do something and you fall off really fast and easy because you just get bored of it easily, not for you. Because when it comes to spirit, you need to be speaking to them on a regular basis, giving offerings on a regular basis. You don't just get initiated and leave whatever it is you're initiated you and you are initiated into in the closet, let them collect dust, and you just forget about them. It's that can really throw off the frequency and the energy within your life. Not a good idea. So if you have commitment problems, initiation is not going to be for you, because you need to be recognizing and doing some regular offerings, some regular prayers, some regularity. If you can't stay on some kind of regular schedule with your spirits you're working with because you fall off easily, initiation is not going to be for you. Another one is going to be the only reason why you do want to do it is because you want to have a title and you want to have control over people. I just want to remind you, we have a whole light up and entitled, controlling people on this planet, we don't need anymore. And we definitely, as a priest, I do not want to initiate people, and a lot of people don't want to initiate people who are entitled and controlling, unless they just want money out of you and they want to control you. In that case, then you probably deserve to be dealt with like that, you know. We should be getting initiated because we honestly want to change our life around. If you want to just be initiated for a title of control, go be a manager somewhere, go get in politics, or go do something else. Because there's a whole shitload of people with that mindset in that industry, you know. Initiation is for bettering yourself, for being more healthy, for cleaning up negative energies out of your life, not to expand your negative energy and be a tyrant. We don't need any more tyrants on this planet. So if that's all you want to do is just have a title and be controlling, you don't need that power. You do not need it handed to you. You do not need to be initiated, boo. I would say talk to a psychologist first. The next one would be you're broke. Initiations do cost money. And yes, all priests need to get paid for what they do. Just because a priest asks you for money, it doesn't mean they're just about money. You can't just go up to somebody, expect them to hand you an orisha, do a bunch of sacrifices, do a bunch of healing for you for free, while you act entitled like everyone is taking everybody else's job to initiate you and do things for you for free. It doesn't work that way, boo. There's a whole lot of you out here who are really stuck up about that and think that we're supposed to just do everything for you, like we don't have our rights too to get paid, like we don't eat too. You know, us priests eat too, you know, we need to eat, we got bills. Our time is precious, you know what I mean? Don't be distant, take. You know, understand there's a give and take. Be reciprocal is what I'm saying. Don't be selfish, don't be greedy, okay? So therefore, if you are broke and you do not have the money to be initiated, probably you can't be initiated because you just can't afford to get initiated. Now, maybe there's going to be some services out there where some people can kind of have you work off an initiation, which means you have to earn it somehow, some way. Maybe there's some people out there for that. Maybe there's not. I don't know. But if you have a lot of money issues and you don't have what it takes to get initiated, then I would say put a pin on it and not focus on being initiated right now, and focus on stacking your money, because initiations can cost hundreds to thousands of dollars. Sometimes it can cost so much where it feels like you're paying for a car. It depends on how many you're receiving, who you're going through, what priesthood you're dealing with, etc., etc. How much healing you need, how many initiations you need to go through. So if you don't have any money to get initiated, probably initiation is not going to be for you. Alright, so the next one would be, here are some signs you definitely should be getting initiated. Main one would be, you got a reading done and you got approved to be initiated. And a priest or priestess literally told you, hey, you are approved. Did you see that was lightning? It's raining over here. I hope you guys can hear me okay. There's a lot of thunder, lightning. So where was I? Yeah, if you got approved to be initiated, then yeah, look into it. Be open-minded to it. Doesn't mean you have to jump into it right away. But I always tell people when I approve them, I'm like, hey, you don't have to, but it is recommended by your father. It is recommended by your orishas, your parent orishas for you to get initiated, and here's why, etc., etc. You know, I always tell people, look into your orishas, look into what you got approved for, think about it. Don't jump into it. You got to be ready for it, because it's, like I said, it is a commitment, you know. So that would be an obvious. If you got approved for it, then yeah, you should think about it. You should look into it. Another main one would be, you deeply want to be healed and you deeply want to better yourself. Like you're in a place of your life and you're like, you're tired of going through, maybe you're sick, maybe you're just in a place in your life that you feel like you're just not overall happy or fulfilled with whatever is going on in your life, and you have tried and tried and tried to make your life better. You have tried and tried to heal yourself, and maybe you feel like you've reached a wall and you're like, I want to do something more. I really want to heal. If this is you, if you feel like you're saying this to yourself, then initiation will be beneficial for you, because that's definitely the right reason to go into initiations. Initiations are healing. It's transformative. It changes you. It brings you an environment of people, a soul tribe around you that are on the same journey as you. It's very communal. At least here in Nepal, it's very communal. And it's definitely for bettering your life and helping yourself overcome the obstacles that you are having struggles with. So my next one would be, you honestly deep down, like in your heart, just feel like you're ready, and the priesthood or the elay or the practice itself, you feel like it's you just soulfully really you resonate with it, and you are just deep down really excited about it. If you have that, like, oh my God, this is so exciting, I really want to do this, and you just know soulfully that happy feeling that you are just ready and you just want to do it and you want to jump in with both feet and you have that feeling like, oh my God, this is great, I want to do it, then that's how I know people are ready to be initiated. If people are like, I don't know, pushing the brakes on it a lot, that means you really don't want it. But if you like super excited and you're looking into it, you're reading about it, it makes you happy, just the thought of it makes you happy, you are definitely ready to be initiated, and you should definitely look into it, and you should definitely find somebody to help support that journey of yours. The next one would be, you feel stuck and you want to change your life or your ways, but you're really struggling to, and you're looking for a teacher. So that's when this saying comes in: when the student is ready, the teacher appears. So if you feel like you're just doing things, you tried meditation, you tried yoga, you tried chanting, you tried herbalism, you tried whatever, and you just feel like, you talk to a psychologist, you just feel like no matter what happens, you feel like it's not good enough and you want something more than that, and you're just ready and you don't know what else is there to do, and you're really looking for that wisdom keeper, you're really looking for that teacher, that guide to come to you to help you on your journey, then I would definitely say that being initiated is going to be really beneficial for you, because it comes with a teacher, it comes with a priest or a priestess, it comes with wisdom, it comes with a shift in your life, not only your life force energy, but your physical life as well. So if that's how you feel and you're ready to be unstuck, and you really need something that's a lot more powerful than just the everyday stuff everyone else is doing, and you want to really go more deeper into it, then initiation is definitely going to be for you. Another one would be, you really need protection. Maybe you're a woman that gets involved in domestic violence a little too much. Maybe you're in a situation that you feel like you can't get, maybe you are in a situation where you feel like you're being abused, or maybe you have a bad habit of surrounding yourself with fake friends or frenemies that are actually really toxic, and a lot of people bring in toxicity into your life, and you want to get out of it. Maybe you're living in the streets and living a street life and you really want to get out of it, but you don't know how to, and you need some seriously strong protection. Either you're in danger, either you're fearful of being in danger again because you have a habit of being stuck in those type of cycles, those victim mind kind of cycles, and you really want to get out of it, and you just really want to clean that energy up, and like you really wonder, like, no matter how much of a good person you are, why are these demons, if you ever think of why are these demons still following me, if you feel like that and you just really need some kind of really strong extra energetic protection, then getting initiated is going to be really powerful for you. Another one would be, if you were just really ready to walk your higher purpose and you need guidance and you need some type of help doing so, and you need the energy to just be cleared up in your life so you can, or maybe you need to know, maybe you need clarity on what that purpose is. Maybe you're struggling on walking that purpose, and maybe you just need a little nudge or some help with that, and you really want to live like your higher soul purpose, something with really deep meaning, like a spiritual path to finding thyself, and you are really ready to be on that soulful, really deep, meaningful journey, then being initiated can be very beneficial for you if that is part of your purpose. So these are the signs you should or should not be initiated. Like I said, if this made you want to get initiated and you're really interested in a reading, go ahead and just let me know. Set an appointment up with me. I also do protection work and healing work as well, if you're interested in that as well. So my next videos, I'm going to make a series of videos on identities in regards to the identity crisis we seem to be dealing with a lot in America. So I'm going to be making all kinds of different videos on how to not allow society to identify you, or your money, or your job, or where do we even get these identities from, and how can we be more mindful or open-minded and not be stuck in false identities. For example, identifying with trauma or crisis and allowing trauma to make you who you are in any toxic ways. That's never okay. So if you are interested in that kind of stuff, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Mind a Bro. Uncle Just a Net. Namaste. Odabo. Peace.